Let's go to page 147, and this is lesson 3.1. This lesson is about identify pairs of lines and angles. So let's go to the paragraph. It says two lines that do not intersect are either parallel lines or skew lines. Two lines are parallel lines if they do not intersect and are coplanar. So like this one over here, see the line M and line N, they are on the same plane and they never intersect. So these are parallel lines. Okay. And it says two lines are skew lines if they do not intersect and not coplanar. So example would be the line M and line K. See the line M going this way, line K going this way. So these two, they don't intersect, but they're not on the same plane. Therefore, the M and K are skew lines. And M and N are parallel lines. Okay, now it says small directed triangles. See the little red triangles, okay, show on the lines M and N above are used to show that lines are parallel. So you see this little red marking, the triangle marking, this is the marking shows you that these two lines are parallel. If you don't see the marking, then you don't assume they are parallel. Okay. So again, the symbol, the two lines means it's parallel to. As M, the line M is parallel to N. Okay. Next, it says segments and rays are parallel if they lie in a parallel lines. A line is parallel to a plane if a line is in a plane that parallel to the given plane. Okay. So again, like if these two, so this line is parallel to that, okay, the line is parallel to this plane if this is on the plane that that's parallel to the same plane. Okay. So again, in order for this to be parallel to this has to be on the plane that is parallel to the bottom plane. That's what it's saying. Okay, so let's go over the example 1. So example 1, think of each segment in the figure as part of the line. So they only draw the segment, but think of each of segment as part of the line. Okay, that means each of these is going on forever. Say which lines or planes in the figure appear to fit the description. A, line or lines parallel to CD. So here's your CD. Okay. So here's CD. So the lines that parallel to that with containing point A would be AB. So line AB, okay, would be parallel to that. Now this is parallel but does not contain A. This is parallel but it does not contain A. Okay. And the FG is not parallel, is a skew line. Okay. EH is also skew line. Okay. Okay, let's go to B. Line or lines skew to CD. So it's just CD. So again, skewed means they're not parallel, but they do not intersect. Okay, and so the only one would be AH. Okay, this is also a skewed line, but this one does not have an A. So you want a skewed line that is containing point A. So the answer would be line AH. Okay. Okay, C, lines perpendicular to CD and contains point A. Okay, lines perpendicular to CD, so it's just CD. So it's perpendicular to that would be AD. Okay. And the only way you can tell that it's perpendicular is the red marking. See this marking right over here? Okay. So it tells you this is perpendicular. Okay, let's go to D. Okay, plane or planes parallel to plane EFG. So normally when you name point, right, you use one letter to name point, and use two letters to name segment or lines, and use three letters to name a plane. Okay, unless you have this specific letter to that. But in this case, when you have all the letters for the vertices, you have to use three letters. Okay, so you're looking for a plane that is parallel to EFG. So here's EFG, EFG, so the bottom one. So the one is parallel to that would be the one on the top. So the answer would be ABC. Okay. Now you can choose any three letters. Okay, you can choose A, D, C if you want to, that's fine, or B, C, D. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, on page 148, got more terms. Okay. Parallel and perpendicular lines. two lines in the same plane are either parallel or intersect in a point. So again, when you have two lines on the same plane, they're going to be either parallel or intersect. Okay? Parallel means they never intersect. So they're going to either intersect or not intersect. Okay? And if they're going to intersect, they will be intersecting one line. And if they don't intersect, that means they are parallel. So see the red marking over here? Those two little red triangle tells you that 9N and 9L are parallel lines. And this little marking, it tells you that 9K and 9L are perpendicular lines. Okay. Now over here, it says through a point not on the line, there are infinite many lines. So in other words, so if you have like a 9L and you have a point P out here that is not on the line, there are infinite number of lines can go through that point. Okay? But there would be only one of the line would be parallel to that, and there's only one of the line that goes through the point would be perpendicular. Okay? So again, there are infinite number of line can go through the point P. Okay? But only one line would be parallel, and only one line would be perpendicular to L. So that's what it's saying. Okay, so that's what, again, kind of reword that what we're just talking about. Postulate 13, parallel postulate. It says if there's a line and a point not on the line, so you got the line and a point not on the line, point P, okay, then there's exactly one line through the point parallel to the given line. So again, so you have a point not on this line, there are infinite number of lines can go through this point, but only one of the line that goes through the point P is parallel, okay? And only one line down here, they are same thing. So only one line going to P would be perpendicular. So again, there are infinite number of lines going to point P, but one of the line would be parallel and one of the line, only one line would be perpendicular. Okay, let's go to example 2. Photography. It says the given line, now the given line marking show how the rods are related to one another. A, name a pair of parallel lines. Okay. So you see over here that so you have to pay attention. Sometimes they don't use red triangle. Sometimes see over here. If you look very closely, there are two little yellow triangles and two little yellow triangles. Those marking, when you have the same marking, that tells you that these two lines are parallel. Okay. Okay, so it says name a pair of parallel lines. So since there's marking over here, there's a marking over here. So that means the line MD is parallel to line FE. So MD is parallel FE. And the reason for that is because there are two yellow triangle here, two little yellow triangle. So this marking tells you they are parallel. Okay, so you don't assume if you don't see the markings. Okay, next, name a pair of perpendicular lines. Okay, now it's very hard to see, but there's a little square marking right over here in this corner, right over here. Okay, if you look very carefully, right over here. So this little square-ish marking tells you that this is a right angle, and therefore, since this is a right angle, that means these two lines are perpendicular. Okay, so that means MD is perpendicular to BF. Okay, so MD is perpendicular to BF. Okay, so next question is FE. Okay, here's F. Okay, so it's FE parallel to AC. So it's FE parallel to AC. The answer is no. Okay, remember, there's only, so when you have a line and you have a point not on the line, there's only one line can be parallel, and it's already, we already have MD. So if MD is a parallel, that means no other line would be parallel. Okay, again, when the point is not on the line, there's only one line can be parallel. Okay, so it already, the MD is already taken up. So only MD can be parallel. Again, so therefore any other line will not be parallel. Okay, now let's go to page 149. Angles and transversal. A transversal is a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. So the transversal is a line that cuts through a bunch of the other lines. Okay. So again, the transversal is a line that cuts through two or more lines. So this is transversal, That's the transversal. That's the transversal. That's the transversal. Okay, now once you get the transversal cutting through lines, okay, then there are different angles that have names. Okay, so it said two angles are corresponding angles if they have the corresponding positions. So these two are corresponding angles because if you look at intersections, so this angle 2 is on the upper right hand corner, and this angle 6 is on the upper right hand corner. So if they have the same position, then those are corresponding angles. And corresponding angles are the angles have occupy the same position at different intersections. So another corresponding angle would be like this angle and this angle. Okay, it's not named, but also would be corresponding angle because this is the upper left hand corner, this is the upper left hand corner. Okay, also this angle right over here and this angle would be corresponding angles. Okay, so there are 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Like this one would be corresponding to these because there are 4 corners, right? I mean, there are 4 positions, right? You have the upper right-hand corner, you have upper left-hand corner, you have the lower right-hand corner, lower left-hand corner. So if they are same position, that means they are corresponding angles. The next one is our alternate interior angles. Okay, so alternate means is one angle is on left side, one is on left side, one is on right side. So alternate means they're on a different side, and also one is up, one is down. Okay, see, one is up, one is down. And also it's called the interior because they are inside of the 2 lines. They are in between 2 lines, so it's inside. If they're on the outside, it's called exterior, like this one here. See, if the angles are outside of the 2 lines, those are exterior angles. And again, alternate means they are kind of opposite. Okay, one on right side, one on left side, and also one is up, one is down. So see over here, right? One is on the left side, one is on the right side, and one is up, one is down. Like one is up, one is down. Okay. So again, alternate means one is on the right side, one is on the left side of the transversal. Interior means the angles are inside in between the 2 lines. Exterior means they are outside the 2 lines. The next term would be consecutive interior angle. Another name for it is the same side. So if 2 angles are on the same side, it's called a consecutive interior angle. Okay, because again they are inside. Now there's another name is called the same side. Okay, and sometimes it's named same side, so it can be the same side interior angles. And like this one and this one, okay, would be same side exterior angles. So you got to understand the names. Okay, again, interior means inside the 2 lines. Exterior means outside the 2 lines. Okay, same side means both are on the same side of the transversal. Alternate means one on right side, one on the left side of the transversal. Okay. So by combining those words, you can come up different combination. Okay. Also, corresponding angles means they have the same position at each intersection. Okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the example. Okay. Identify all pairs of angle of the given type. A, corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles, remember they are the same position at each intersection, right? So the first one would be angle 1 and 5, see? Angle 1 and 5, because this is this is on the upper left side, this is upper left side, right? So 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. 2 and 6 are corresponding angles, 2 and 6, because both are on the upper right side, upper right-hand corner of the intersection. 3 and 7 are also corresponding angles, 3 and 7, because both are on the lower left side of the intersection. 4 and 8 are also, so again, it's listed right over here. Okay, so again, 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8. So those are corresponding angles. Okay, now let's go to B, alternate interior angles. Okay, so interior angle means inside, so it means 2, 4, 5, 7. Those are interior angles. And you want to alternate means they have to be on different side. So 2 and 7 would be one of the pair. Okay, 2 and 7 the alternate interior angle. Okay, again, alternate means one on one side, one on the other side. Okay, they're on different side, and interior have to be on inside. And also they cannot be next to each other. Okay, if they're on next to each other, it become linear pair, right? Okay, so alternate interior angle would be 2 and 7. That's one pair of alternate interior angle. 4, 5. There's another pair of alternate interior angle. So it listed right over here. Okay, let's go to C. Alternate exterior angle. Okay, again, exterior angle means outside of the two lines. Okay, so exterior angle would be 1, 3, 6, 8. Those are exterior angles. But you want to alternate, means have the one on one side, one on the other side. Okay, so one pair would be 1 and 8. Angle 1 and 8, those are alternate exterior angles. Also 3 and 6, again, it's listed right over here. So 3 and 6 are alternate exterior angles. So as long as you understand the meaning of the word, you can use your common sense to figure out the pairs of the angle. Okay, next one, consecutive interior angles or same side. Okay, so again, interior angle means inside, so it has to be between the two lines. So 2, 4, 5, 7, these are your interior angles. Okay, the 1, 3, 6, 8, those are your exterior angle because they're outside the two lines. So inside would be here, but consecutive means have to be on the same side. So one of the pair would be 2, 5. Okay, so 2 and 5, those are same side or consecutive interior angles. Okay, it's 4 and 7. Okay, is another pair. So make sure you understand all the meaning of the words and make sure you're able to identify different pairs of angles. Okay, so after that, just go and do some exercise.